Young is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And tonight's game may be won or lost on that front line, Smitty. What makes for an effective front court tandem, do you think?
I think, first of all, if that tandem can switch on pick and rolls, that tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this will make them great.
Interesting. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. On its way from Young for 2. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And here's Los Angeles. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Fantastic ball movement. Really unselfish play by Che. But what else is new?
And Atlanta has possession. 4-point game. Young passes to Collins. Here's Huerter. Covered by Che. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The All-Star weekend isn't too far away, and the voting has already opened up. A lot of buzz that Che could find his way onto that All-Star team.
And there's so many players that deserve to be named an All-Star every year, and the competition can be unforgiving. With that said, though, Che's performances speak volumes about his impact, and I think he has a strong case to make the team.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to James. Got a piece of it.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use, Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Che dishes to Rondo. The pass to Howard. James looking around. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here's Capella. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. 6 to shoot. Young for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game. And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Capella, high post. Young against Young. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Young finds Rondo. Back to Young. Left side Rondo. Howard at the elbow. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pulls from the top of the key. Collins grabs the miss. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the inside, Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control, able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And he's a great scorer. But Anthony Davis's defensive impact, Smitty, perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett, who won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 28-point game against Indiana.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Davis finds Young, down low. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Herder, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Young for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Howard. Collins with some nice D.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Hunter, the pass to Capella, and it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
And a deep 3 from Jay. Offline with his 3.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Bobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Davis. Now James. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Young passes to Herder.
They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Herder, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cousins is checked in, so timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bembry's checked in. Rondo passes to Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
And Greg Herder, the 19th pick back in 2018. Sweet touch and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Herder. The Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East.
Rondo against Young. The 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Shea passes to Cousins. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Cousins. And now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Atlanta's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Young kicks to Bembry. Pass to Capella. Young outside. Again, Young missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well-designed play. Che catching in rhythm and delivering.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Here's Bembry. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. And now Young running the floor all by himself. That one falls. 10 points for LeBron.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Passes to Caldwell Pope. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Puts it up from 12. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
from mid-range. Che's not worried about what the analytics say. He's just trying to get buckets.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Howard is out there with Murray. Then it's Che. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2 spot. That's in coming off the assist from Young. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Che, in the last game against the Heat, got the job done. He ended up with 43 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Here's Bembry, and the rejection by Cousins.
When DeMarcus Cousins is blocking shots, this defense takes on a whole different attitude.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Hunter. He's covered by Murray. He gets it in there. Bembry's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
You look at the Atlanta Hawks offense, so much is generated outside in. Third in the league in three-point attempts last season. Of course, some of that was the addition of Trae Young.
The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
I'll tell you what, Coach really trusts Che's thought process because he thinks things all the way through.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. John Collins comes in for Labissiere. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Caldwell Pope.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Young gives that extra deep floor spacing, something teams are looking for now.
You watch Steph Curry and Dame Lillard, they're shooting from 26 to 27 feet out. That changes what a defense can take away. That's why Young, despite his size, was still drafted top 5.
Here's Bembry. Here's Herter. The Lakers with the rebound. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Bembry. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Back to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. And the rejection by James.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Lakers leading by 11. Che outside. And they double up Che. Rondo passes to Howard. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Here's Herter, covered by Che. Here's Bembry. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Che passes to Howard. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists now tonight.
Running the offense the way it's supposed to be run. Che showing the discipline.
And the dunk by Che.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Herter. Off target with his 3.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Herter passes to Capella. Outside Collins. Shoots over Cousins. Atlanta again missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
The offensive rebound. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Atlanta calls timeout. Smitty, every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership. Also have the same, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that leader leads by example, but you usually know who that is.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Bembry. Here's Herter. We saw him with 10 points last game. Great open look there. 10 points for Trae Young.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Outside Collins. Here's Herter, covered by Jay. Inside, here's Hunter, and the rejection by James. Young for 3, good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks trail by 20. Young passes to Herter. McGee with the block. LeBron drives in and finished off by LeBron.
You see the tremendous first step, the power. LeBron loves to put the defense back on its heels.
Pass to Capella. Young up top. He's covered by Rondo. Young passes to Herter. McGee with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh, and the dunk by Young.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Back to Young. Looking to end the run. Rebound the Lakers. Shea's got 6 rebounds in the game. And James gets it to go on the assist from Young. 21 points for LeBron.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Collins up top. He's guarded by Cousins. Collins dishes to Young. Over Rondo. McGee with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Shea with the ball. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And here we go. Fast break with Shea. Rondo's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Herter passes to Collins. Back to Herter. Kicks it to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Knocked away. Young with the steal. A finish. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Creating the turnover that started all that. Shea putting in work at the defensive end.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. They get... Oh, wow!
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
Young taking his time here. Over Rondo. Shots good from Young. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Cousins against Collins. Young. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
19 seconds left now here in the second. The three-pointer is right on target.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Here's Young. Again, Young missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And so it's Che making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Well, Che, great start to the season for you, and there's been a lot of talk about you making it to All-Star Weekend. Is that one of your goals?
Ooh, absolutely, it's a goal of mine, man. I want to be an All-Star every season. It's a great honor. And that week-long party at the event is something you never want to miss. And you know what? Hopefully I never will.
Yeah, just make sure you got that VIP pass when you come in there. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Herter the two with Hunter at the three. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. The three from LeBron. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Herter passes to Young. This one for 3. Rebounded by Howard. LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Young with the steal. The pass to Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young. It was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or two. Now the Hawks have added several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. And they believe they're poised to make some noise in the East. Kevin?
They took that gamble with Doncic and getting Young. We'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
And the Lakers with another turnover here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Atlanta, they were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
Pass to Herter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And they double up Jay. Down low. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now it's up to 25 points for Jay. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A three ball. Good on the triple.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Jay passes to Davis. Outside for Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Rondo's got 5.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Pass to Herter. That one misses. Great D that time from Howard. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Pass to Herter. No good on that one. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And they double up Davis. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And stolen by Jay. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young passes to Collins. Young against Rondo. The Hawks again can't hit. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Outside for Davis. Left side Rondo from downtown. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 5 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially.
Hawks have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. That's good from Capella.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 8 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Young against Young. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Fernando. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Young finds James. And here's Kuzma. That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Back to Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Heat check after heat check. Che continues to show that this is his night.
Here's Herter. And it's off from three-point range. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Young. And it's Caruso in at the point. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for Capella. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Chase. 25 points for LeBron.
Understanding that defenses are going to guard against the drive, LeBron counters from the mid-range.
Brown with it, now guarded by Jay. Brown drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
LeBron kicks to Che. McGee the pass to Che. And it's Young finishing it off.
Usually a good bet. When Che is at the rim, he's being aggressive.
And there's the pass to Herter. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee. First free throw is good.
The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland, Kevin Herter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
Carter, he's checked in for Atlanta. To the inside, Kuzma lays it up and banks it in.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Herter passes to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And with that skill up, Herter's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter, he can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
Caruso, the pass to McGee. And Young kicks to LeBron. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against the Clippers, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Brown the pass to Carter. Here's Herter. Pass to Fernando. Here's Graham. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. And James with the basket on the assist from Young. That's 29 points for LeBron.
Willing to do whatever it takes to win. LeBron sacrificed his body on a nightly basis.
And Shea throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about.
9 seconds left in the game. And here's Young. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hey, Shaq here. From one playmaker to another, I have to ask, what did you see on the floor tonight that made you a distributor as much as a scorer?
Squad goals, Shaq. You know, sharing is caring. I want us to get everyone involved early. We're a much more difficult team to defend when guys are moving, the ball is moving, and then you have to hit shots. Shout out to my teammates, man. They were incredible tonight.
Time for one of my favorite segments, Home Team Power Ranking.
What's that again, Hank?
Yeah, glad you asked. In this segment, we rank performances from our hometown heroes over the past week. Now, who played the best, who played the worst? And I'd like to start at the very top with Che, someone who, in my opinion, was far and away the best player on the team over the past few games.
And it's not even particularly close, Hank.
Strong agree, Hornet. When you look at what he's been doing out there, what box doesn't he check? He's been giving this team a little bit of everything right now, and it's been a tremendous help.
Levi, what's up, man?
There he is! All right, buddy, yeah, we'll talk later. How are you, huh? How does it feel, this entire party just for you?
Hey, it's pretty dope.
Can I get you anything? Anything at all?
Kind of hungry a little bit.
Absolutely, they got these cupcakes, they look like headphones. Highly recommend. I'll be right back.
All right.
You're the man. Hey, all for you.